All right, guys, we are live. Give me 1 second here. Just had to get everything going, so hopefully we don't have any issues here. But let's take a look here at these guys. Just testing out new camera. T-Mobile there. That is going to be Dish. Old Sprint here. And then you got AT&T. So yeah, these are these guys. Waiting for this one to come on here. Hopefully soon. But we'll see. Old Sprint. I wonder if this is going to ever be decommed. I think it's still on, but can't be for long. All right. Let's just get back to it. We're going to just be... we're just going to drive around and see how this goes. We're currently streaming on the Verizon home internet box, and then we have, Jesus, can't see, not a bad angle, Verizon home internet box, AT&T Dish, T-Mobile Calyx Institute, and then an extra Verizon on the Fold. That are kind of, I think I set the bitrate to like 17 meg, so we're in 4K at 17 meg. We're gonna go, actually let's go this way, fuck it. We're going over here, out here. This is a good test. Damn laptop's beeping my seatbelt. All right, so going out this way, the stream kind of tends to, or the bandwidth tends to be a bit less than desired, I guess you could say. See, we're supposedly pushing, I mean, this is a bit delayed on the stream, but at the moment I'm checking, probably 30 seconds prior, is 18 meg. Once you get through all these trees, it's kind of a struggle for everybody. I mean, Verizon's got a hilltop site. Actually, I don't think I can get to show you quick enough just because of a bunch of trees now. Make sure the camera gets some AC because this is a smaller camera pushing quite the output, 4K. So according to the Streambox stats, we're pushing a good fucking 8 meg right now, 18 meg. Alright, so I guess there's something wrong with the capture card. It keeps throwing errors, failure to capture audio and video. So we're back though. I can tell the bit rate's a lot less in this area, which is a given, but we're holding on like 2.5 meg, 3 meg. We kind of come around up here and I guess come around. It keeps saying failure to capture audio. This is not the connection dropping because I can see it like try to keep pushing a stream, but now we're up here and we're pushing full bit rate, so 15 meg. We're gonna pull up here, take a look at the tower up here. Let's check the YouTube, see if anybody's in. Nobody. Used to be able to pull off right here, but there's all kinds of damn construction happening. Alright, let's see where I can get up right to it. Maybe over there. Let's just go right here. All right, here we go with I believe Verizon on the top, T-Mobile right under them, and then if we come down a little more, AT&T and Dish. So it's a nice site out here. The new housing developments. This site's been here for quite a while, but yeah, what do we got here? Let me stop recording. Looks like some wisp gear, if I do say so myself. All right. So there's that. Just, continuing to test. See if I can flip a Huey up here. Nope. Gotta do 2-point. Alright, we're gonna continue that way. I'm gonna get some gas down here at this gas station. Oh boy. Lot of traffic here. This is gonna be fun. Okay, left side clearing up. Stay clear, my boy. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, that's our last tower now for a while. I think our main towers now are gonna be up on the hill that's... Oh shoot, where are they? Where that hill at? Over there to our left right now. Quite some distance. Let's see if I can maybe get a shot of it. This car's always there. Montana plates. I always think it's a cop. It is not. Not a cop. If I can play some music, probably not. Get demonetized. Yeah. Well, we're back supposedly. I don't know what the heck's going on, why it keeps... The capture card keeps like crashing, and it shouldn't, because it's a good capture card. It's an Elgato. Not quite cheap. So I gotta look into that. Maybe the capture card's getting too hot, or I don't know. I think part of the problem might be this like right-angled USB 3.0 cable I have. I mean, it is 3.0 because it's got the pins, the extra pins, but I don't know. It's working right now. Like it stopped connecting to the capture card, and I just went direct into the stream box, which it's now like a long stick sticking out of the stream box, but interesting. So I gotta look at maybe another angled cable that's higher quality. I've had that one for a while. Alright, so we've seen... What have we seen? We've seen 2 towers over here. And out there. Or at least the 3 towers over here, and then the one out there. Yo! What up, guys? I don't know how long ago you sent that message, but hopefully y'all still there. We're just driving around testing 4K, live streaming. Had a couple of difficulties. I think I might have just figured it out, but we're gonna continue on and see how it's gonna hold up. We're just driving around, checking out a bunch of the tower sites around town. Yeah, we'll come back to one right here. It's a brand new build. I'll come back to it just because I don't want to have to like try and come back on this road, go left. Traffic's crazy. What up, Austin? What up, Sneed? How's it look? How's the quality? How's the sound? I'm currently just using a little lavalier microphone on my, just strapped to the seatbelt. Let's go check out. We'll go check out a rooftop. Very simple rooftop, but then right behind it is a cell tower. Better look good. We in 4K, baby. Bro, it's not like the traffic's bad. It's just that like people don't know how to drive here, and especially on some of the smaller roads, you just have like, it's hard to like get back on the smaller roads if you turn off, because some areas don't have traffic lights, and at these times traffic just goes and goes. Yeah, 2160. Oh, my mic might be loud. Hold on. So I kindly got up, showed her where the exit is. It costs a little type of life. I think this camera, like, I was playing with it the other night. I think the camera has like a high pass or low pass filter on it. Like, I hooked my phone directly into it when I was testing live streaming, and because it has a mic input, and there was like no low end, which is a little disappointing, but at the same time, like, it's good. I'd went through all the settings. The only thing I could find was wind cancellation, but when you have a mic plugged in, that's not even an option. So that's not a lane, bro. Come on, man. Whoa! Gotta run through this. I gotta give it some more. Get it some more. Gotta run through this. I gotta get it some more. Gotta run through this. Man on my back. I fell in love with the motherfucking racks. I fell in love with the motherfucking stacks. Alrighty. I'm gonna actually pull across the street. Be a little easier to see it. Alright, so this fella's here. Be the exclusive Verizon rooftop. Come on, focus. What the hell are you doing there? So that's the exclusive Verizon rooftop. Get some close-up shots of it there. Damn, Austin, your upload's slow. Oh, you were somewhere else. And you're trying to upload your video, what, on like 5 on a cellular? All right, let's go. Literally right behind us. And we're gonna check out the AT&T T-Mobile site here. Here it is. Just back in right quick. Alright, so here we are. Let me see if I can up the bitrate just a bit. We'll go to 17 meg. Alright, this is all the zoom I got, but this is AT&T and T-Mobile, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That's a pretty decent site. Overlooks quite a big area actually. It looks basically along the whole valley that's like behind this small little mountain. Like that's a tiny mountain in a way. But let's see. We got what do I got? There's a T-Mobile. Let's see what we got right here in front of the T-Mobile. .23 ping, 400 and almost 50, 450 down, and quite a good uplink, 65 up. Now, if I were to come back here at like 5 a.m., probably like 4 a.m., this would be like 800. So I mean, there's quite a bit of usage out here with T-Mobile. All my other phones are kind of being hotspots. We'll go ahead here with the Mint. Come on, Mint. This is iPhone 12 Pro Max. It's possible deprial here or something, but it's still like good, usable. Upload's like almost the same, 58 and 66. I mean, it's getting there. Let's we got Dish here on, man, everything is connected to my dang hotspots. Let's go Dish here. I think I got my 5G turned off, so yep, there we go, 5G on. Go back to the comments, see what people are saying. Alright, we got Dish. Roaming on AT&T, that is. Not bad. There's those roaming pings. Wow, this tower either must be getting upgraded or not. Either been upgraded on the backhaul or something. I'm really surprised at how fast this is right now. Usually it's like 100, 150, like not too bad. It's gonna crash. Let's run one in Dish's app. I don't know, the Dish app's kind of showing more close to like what I get through the normal speed test app, so I don't know what that 300 down, if that was accurate or what, but I mean, AT&T is good here for the most part. They do have a pretty decent market share. All right. Little bright. Oh well. Let me check something real quick. Sorry about that if that was loud. I've had a tire light on my car. Like it came on a couple. Oh, it's gone. What the hell? What the heck? I had a tire light come on like 2 days ago and it didn't go away. And usually when that happens, a flat is imminent. Whatever. Yeah, I know, Austin. I wish uplinks were better on mobile, but you know, it's definitely tricky because I mean, you got your cell phone towers that you probably kind of already know this, but you got your cell phone towers that are in a very hold on, I just want to double check we're still streaming. Anyway, sorry, I forgot I disconnected from the Wi-Fi and my stats weren't updating. But it's kind of hard because you got your cell phone towers that are up on a hill or up higher, that are stationary, and they've got a lot of power output, you know, and so that's why generally your downlinks are much more powerful than your uplinks. And then to try to get your phone with a tiny antenna, you know, to talk to the tower at a high uplink is still very difficult. I mean, even like wireless ISPs are similar, you know. Also, they have a lot more constraints, so that's probably why they don't do like symmetrical. But in my experience, downlinks are going to be better than uplinks anyway because, you know, for example, my antenna on my roof is at a much higher point, and then my client's antennas are, you know, lower down. They might have a tree limb or two in the way, whereas my signal's just stronger, and then their signal's hitting through that tree limb kind of deal. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of some analogy. Oh, Orlando, Florida for traffic's probably bad. I've never been, but I could imagine. Austin, you should, I know your videos are probably more than 2 gigs, but obviously you said 12 gigs, but you should look at Speedify VPN, man. Like, especially for uploads, like generalized uploads, like it does great. Like if you've got, like, let's say 2 phones, you know, and plus a Wi-Fi, let's say that Wi-Fi is 10 meg, but then your 2 phones are doing like 7, you know, you can generally get like 25 meg upload or 20 meg upload, whatever, you know. I used to, back when I lived in Vegas, I had 2 lines of Cox internet, like 2 modems, 2 routers, basically because I was bonding the upload. I bonded 2 30 meg uploads, 35, sorry, and I was getting, like, no joke, like 70, 75 megs upload. I was backing up my server to the cloud at the time, and dude, it was a godsend. I don't know what I would have done without it. And then I would use up my like 20 gig hotspot on one line, use up another line's hotspot just to get that extra bandwidth here and there. But yeah, it allowed me to upload like 10 terabytes to the cloud in like a couple months. Shoot, I think it was like 2-3 months just off those connections, basically doing it 24/7. So I didn't screw up the whole connection. I basically limited each one to like 30 meg instead of like 35. So that way there was still like 5 meg uploading for the rest of the internet traffic. I don't know where I'm going, honestly. I know where I'm gonna go. We're gonna go zoop. TDS. Alright, I'm gonna, 1 second here, I'm just grabbing the camera so I can hold it. There's a best I can do shot of a Verizon tower here at this, is this a middle school or a high school? This is a high school. Maybe I'm gonna set the camera right here. No, my cables want to pull it back. Don't go during spring break. Oh, that's probably the worst time, bro. Isn't that like a big spot for spring break? Let's try, is it this street that gets me down? I think either one of these really do, but if I would have found millimeter wave, then I would have been golden, but my luck ran out. Bro, that millimeter wave would have uploaded that video for you, like, honestly, in really no time. Probably been like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, depending on your upload. If you're getting like 200 to 300 meg, yeah. Is it? Oh shit, it's that one. There, boom, around the street. Young rich nigga, run up a check. Would you look at the time? The whole wide world spilling the vibe. I'm looking up, it's the wrong ride. Past the hate in the room. I think the stream's holding now that I figured out. I think my angled 90-degree angle USB 3 cable shorty extension is an issue. Like, it just kept saying couldn't get audio stream, couldn't get video stream, can't connect. Whoa, buddy. Millimeter wave. I wonder if Southern Utah's ever gonna get millimeter wave. Maybe in like a decade. We're gonna pull off right here, because I'm gonna show you these towers. Okay. I kind of forget who these are because they're different, like different here than the rest of town. But I think this one's AT&T, and right there to the right of it is actually a brand new pole. Atlas Towers, compared to like Crown Castle or whatever else. Forget who all has most of the towers here, but let's see, where's the other one? I'm trying to look through the viewfinder. I want to say that one's the Verizon tower site. And then this guy, honestly, have no clue what it is. It's possible it's like Wi-Fi or something, but I don't know. They're just weird panels. Nobody else has them unless they're like an add-on to that one. I don't know, I've never really gone to look over at it. I could get out, but I'm a little too lazy. I can go mobile with this setup, but I got some ball players. This thing zooms really slow when I'm recording. But then let's like turn off the recording and it seems like really good. Alright. There's those tower sites. really pissed off at Dion Dash. Make him pissed off. Okay, let's continue onward. AT&T is the one with the comm scopes. I guess we're going this way. We're supposedly streaming it like 20 meg right now. I'm impressed. I need to turn my audio up a bit. Mic check. Mic check. Good check. Seems good. Where to next? That's a new building. Damn. I haven't been down the street in a minute. It's like there's so much shiz that's here new all the time. So it would look if I were to zoom in just a bit. Like that. Looks like the Verizon home internet is holding like 8 meg right now, 10 meg, where the rest are kind of just holding in between if Verizon hiccups. Like 15 meg right now. I didn't even think that I didn't even think the Verizon home internet box had that good of an upload, because mine doesn't, I can tell you that. Oh, uplinks drop now. Makes sense. This is a bad spot. The college towers are behind us. I don't think they're line of sight. Definitely above the beams. And then literally the rest of the stuff is like 2 miles to the west. The rooftops too. So it's probably going to be kind of bad at this Maverick, to be honest, because I'm gonna pull up here. I'm gonna grab me a drink. shit. We got the So Dizzy. Well, the stream held while I was in there. That's a good thing. I'm gonna go with Spot. I don't know, by the time I get there, we'll see how I feel, or get closer. But there's a spot I know that struggles. Like, everyone dies just for a minute because it's down in a little lower part of the valley. This is the this is a new T-Mobile convert up here. Dish up top, I believe. These are the new Airs. The new, like, what are they? The Air 6419s. They've been using the 6449s, or it's the other way around. They've been using the 6419s, and it's the 6449. But if you Google them, you can see which one it is, because the new one has, like, it looks like a little tag on the corner, like on the corner of the panel, a little black rectangle tag almost. And they're a lot thinner. They don't have that double, like, heat sink on the back. Alright, so even though that tower we just passed by, I'm gonna get off right here. And this area, this right down here, has kind of been a weak spot for the carriers. We had a Marathon out here once, and the Marathon, I believe, was using bonding backpacks, and even they had signal breakup over here. Now, the only thing that I think this might do differently is because I have an extra connection or two, but also the way that this seems to bond and split the streams, like, it does really well. So we're gonna go right down here, and it's literally right after this roundabout, like basically here. My phone just always, like, struggles, like right here. 12 meg bit rate, 11 meg bit rate. I mean, we dropped half our bit rate, that's for sure. But actually, I mean, everybody's doing good. Oh, there it crashed. It crashed. Yeah, it kind of did break up, to be honest. And we're probably on the very congested sector now, because basically the freeway sectors literally only cover the freeway and maybe, like, I don't know, a little bit of homage, like a couple hundred homes, whereas the other sectors that I'm on now, like, cover, like, a whole shopping center and a lot. This is where we might have some issues. We'll see. About to find out. Because I think there's only a Verizon tower out here. At least in this vicinity. We're at like 1 meg, 2 meg. We got 4 damn hotspots and we're pulling a meg. To be honest, did I say that? What the fuck? What up? What up, Josh? Man, look what you got me doing, bro. Ricky started making fun of you, so I made fun of you for a minute. And now I'll be saying it all the time. Damn it. Also, there's quite the delay on this broadcast just because it's 4K. That's the unfortunate thing about 4K. Like, I don't know, YouTube must like reprocess the whole thing because like it do be struggling sometimes. I guess not struggling, but look at that. Look at the mountains. Damn.
What's on mine? I don't really be around them niggas.
Yeah.
Them niggas not my kind.
So what's up, man? Where you been? I haven't seen you around. Unless I just haven't paid attention. Like, where you been? Where's your speed test, bro? I'm just kidding. You got Dish up there yet? No, but somebody's up. Oh, no, never mind. Is that Dish? No, that can't be Dish. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I don't think Dish is on. Oh, no, because Dish is behind me. What am I thinking? Dish is on another one with AT&T. I have no idea where I'm going. Ricky! Yo, Ricky! What up, Rick? We're doing a real 4K test this time. I don't know. What do I mean? You or RFK? I don't even know. I don't remember. Anyway, but yeah, Rick, we're doing this 4K, actual 4K. I'm pushing like 15, 20-ish megs roughly, and we're holding. I'm just driving around Utah. My good old southern Utah. With all these beautiful red rocks. What you think about them? Surrounded by just beautifuls It's beautiful scenery. Oh, if you're talking about that, Josh, yeah, that's what I meant. Where have you been? No, I know where Ricky's been. He's been busy working. He had a live stream the other night. We're just driving out to Hurricane, Utah, and it's hurricane, not a hurricane. Apparently, it's actually hurricane because all the people that like kind of founded this area had some accents, and so I heard this area is very windy, and so like, well, I'm gonna call it hurricane. Like, all right. Because, yeah, it do get windy up here. And, yeah, this pure 4K, man. Back at home, I'm pushing about, like, 50 meg to YouTube. But, and that's because the Streambox has to go out to its recompiling, rebonding server. And then I pull it. Oh, we're breaking up a little, too. I just noticed. About 30 seconds behind. But yeah, then I pull it off the server and then push it to YouTube. It really doesn't add too much latency. I have like already as it is like 3 seconds to the computer, 3 to 5 seconds to the computer, so then YouTube adds its 30. And also here's the thing, it actually doesn't, like, YouTube will never buffer itself because OBS is pushing the stream. So unless my home internet crashes or OBS crashes, the stream won't actually go down. You'll either say be right back. So be right back usually means that the Streambox either crashed or like completely dropped connection. When the connections drop or the connections are weak, it's going to drop the bit rate quite a bit, and you can see that in the top right. So I believe the first number is the set bit rate, and then the second number is the current bit rate. So like if it says 17,000, that's going to be 17 meg. But not really what'll happen, like if the connections get bad enough for a moment, you'll see it go like gray. The screen will go gray for a second, and it'll be all like jumbled and stuff. Basically, that's when the connections have dropped hardcore. Dropped enough that like it can't push a stream, or can't quickly enough drop its bit rate. It's crazy. Some guy that's like a live streamer who basically just kind of like Carlos does, but more extensively, just streams basically for hours on end at a day. He developed the software and then published it for free use, basically. Free use other than you pay to like for the compiling server, which is pretty cheap. So, but this equipment works better than some like $2,000 plus professional bonding equipment, in the sense that, like, I mean, you don't need to pay like super high license pricing or super high monthly costs to rent a cloud server, because that's how the other ones do it too. It's still, you got to have some sort of a cloud server that's basically recompiling all your video, because I mean basically this is splitting your video up depending on how many hotspots you have or how many internet connections you have. It's splitting it up between each connection, so each connection's only getting a third of the stream, so it has to be recompiled somewhere. Yeah, gray basically just means that the connections like became unstable enough for a moment that it couldn't send anything. I gotta go through, I can adjust settings to get that better. Like if I add latency to the server, like to the compiling server, I can add latency, which will actually allow for it to go gray less, just because basically what's happening is it's not able to transmit parts of the video. Like, you might see parts of the frame in that gray, and that's because like Hotspot 2 was able to send the video stream, but 1 and 3 timed out basically. You know, currently my timeout period is like 3,000 milliseconds, I think. 3 seconds. And so basically within 3,000 milliseconds, then I have roughly 3,000 milliseconds of leeway to where the time, to where packets can be resent, basically. Because the way Carlos streams and like 90% of the other live stream methods and protocols don't allow for packet transmission, like hardly at all. And that's one reason why Verizon works so well, is because Verizon just has, their network is solid. You know, T-Mobile has poor peering, packet loss, and that's why streaming really struggles. Yeah, we're kind of far from the towers until we got another like mile until we get close to towers. So I mean, but see, that's the thing. You'll notice the connection probably doesn't completely drop. Like, and that's what's nice about this box, because if you were streaming any other method, it's gonna like, oh, there's an Undo. That's an Arizona undercover. But yeah, the thing with like RTMP, which is like how Carlos streams, how most other YouTubers stream, even through YouTube Live, it's probably using some sort of an RTMP protocol, which, like I was saying, doesn't allow packet retransmission, but also like when it does drop connection, it's more of a complicated process for the stream to like pick back up. It has to like do a handshake basically, and then it has to like buffer in so many frames before it can then, you know, start live streaming out. Hurricane Police tip line, huh? I got a tip. It's a reckless driver, a hooligan. See, now we're like line of sight with a tower. I don't know if you could see it. It's kind of over here. Let me pop my screen back out. Now I got the Jeep in the way. Yeah, it's, oh, you might not be able to see it at all. So I found out at the beginning of the stream I have a bad, this guy, this thing is bad. This is an angled USB-C 3 extension, because that way I can close my stream box in a bag, because the bag I bought, this is, well, I was going to show you the bag, but the way it has to be set up right now, I can't grab it. But the stream card, or the capture card, is a long stick. It's like yay long, yay big. But yeah, I was trying to just put it in the bag and have the extension cord, because the USBs are all facing upward. And I kept having errors to where it kept telling me that the audio couldn't be captured, the video couldn't be captured. And I was like, what the hell? This is not a cheap capture card. Like, this is a good brand, and it kept throwing errors. So then I just plugged it directly in, and now it's streaming good.
Swinging, speed.
Damn, Yeep. He ain't got no muffler or something. Now we're gonna take the bit long way home. I'm gonna go through a town. I think we go through a town called Leeds. We're gonna hop on the freeway like way down here. Because going through Leeds is also a bit of a struggle, because just the way the town's laid out, towers on like the top of this mountain basically up here, but further down. Damn, they updated the Taco Bell. Damn. I say that because that was like the old Taco Bell. You walked in and it still had the like turquoise and purple colored chairs and everything. I guarantee that's probably not the same now. Yeah, thanks for subscribing. Oh, it worked. The little thing in the corner. Oh, hell yeah. I just gotta figure out how to get comments to pop up now, because I want comments to pop up in that like box that's in the top right that is transparent. Thanks, John, the network speed tester. Is that John? Like John? Like Speed Tech John? Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I got a donate me a coffee link in the bottom for if anyone's still here. If anyone wants to donate me some coffees, that would be greatly appreciated. It helps keep me going, because I really want to actually start creating content. Alright, so I just upped the bitrate to 17.5. We were at like 12 or 15 or something, but I want to see if it's going to stay solid or crash again. can't hold it.
Call me when it's late in the nighttime. That's the only time I ever make time. I don't like to text me on FaceTime. You saying shit, but that you love me at the same time. At the same time, baby, at the same time. I don't wanna waste yours, but you could erase mine. I've been thinking about you ever since you came by. You and plenty women, girl, but don't give me the same high. Up early till I we on Rodale Drive. Spin it back, cause I got it on fake mine. For whatever that they say, maybe take mine. Word is fine. I'm just sorry if I'm quiet. I know the shit that you be on, so do not play me. It's not
Might get difficult out here. This is gonna be a good test too. This is that area. Cause if I'm not mistaken, there is not much cellular towers out here. Are they behind us? Yeah, there's not much out here if I remember. It's you gotta get around this bend if I remember. Yeah, it's struggling. 1.3 meg. It's gonna suck down here, I bet you. It's gonna drop. .5 meg though still. I mean, it's holding, but it's kind of chugging along. There it is. That's what I was looking for right there. All the, basically everything for this little area of town is right there. Come on, come on. Trees, go away. There we go. Right there. Fuck. Yo, welcome back, everybody. You got something to draw for me? Oh, what do you got, artist? What kind of art do you draw? Well, what kind of art could you draw up for me? Also, guys, I got me a buy me a coffee now. So if you want, you can buy me a coffee in the link in the description. It'll help me to keep me motivated and keep content being made for y'all. I don't know yet what kind of content, but I am going to start making some stuff very soon. So probably start with just going around town, speed testing all the towers in town, and do some videos on the tower sites here locally. Hopefully Dish comes. I can start making some content with Dish being out here. The fuck you gonna draw me, artist? Come on, man. I'm waiting, bro. Give me something, man. What you gonna draw me? Damn, man, look at all that snow. Where the hell are you guys going? I'm going to St. Jorge. This is the way. Do you know the way? I got my first troll already. Oh man. Yeah, I think we're just gonna start heading back to the crib. I can't think of anything else to go do or drive around. Unless y'all want me to do something to go somewhere. Fuck. Stupid mic, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to show you that. Fucking this mic cable, man, just keeps getting in the way. Keeps getting caught up. Saw one snippet of it, I know. I was trying to show you how it's got like, I think old Sprints on the top, because Sprint has a couple tower sites out here where they used to, they would literally only put like, cover half of the tower. I mean, one sector on the tower site. It's like, come on guys, you can do better than that.
Coast around the world with soldiers smoking steaky over by the coder die. Loader get smashed by a boulder, need some closure. Put him in a casket, shit it never changed. Chopper semi-automatic, hit you in your brain. Fucking pray, they was singing Jesus was what we was.
Alright guys, I'm gonna just be jamming out to music, but let's hope we don't get a copyright strike, but if we do, it is what it is, I guess. I'm not monetizing anything, so. Yo, welcome back, Josh. Where the hell you keep going?
That's all you gotta know. Let me get a break. Yeah, well, 2010 is when it started. Off the hoes in the Henny, always plenty at the party. I took a motherfucking gamble going all in. Yeah, I'm getting mine. That's around the time I started balling. I guess I called it. I was throwing up a prayer and it was falling. You wasn't there, no. You had a chance, but you
Dish is not live yet. I've been waiting for Dish, but nah, bro, they ain't on yet. Carlos says maybe in March, April. Nah, bro, but if you go back earlier in the video, if you look for all the, when I was by the tower sites, I drove by like one or two, I think I put in the video 1 or 2 Dish sites.
She's the one, so I'm keeping it close. Making it better, but baby, don't fall. I wanna forever, baby, don't go. I promise you I'm forever, I'm gone. Forever, I'm gonna know.
Yeah, bro, none of my sites are live. Well, actually, let me go drive by a site real quick. I'm gonna go check out a site that was live when I came back from CES. Although data wasn't active on it. Like, it made a connection, and I cell mapped it. My internal mic, bro. Chill, Greg. There. Is that better for you, Greg? Is that better for you, Greg? I was using the internal audio, my internal mic. I was trying to test the internal mic and see how it does with bass. Well, I switched to the lavaliers, so I sure hope that the lavalier's better. I just can't see the levels, so you gotta let me know if the levels are good. Also, I think this camera has a low cut filter. Like, there's no bass. It doesn't pick up any bass. I'm testing out a camera that I've wanted to buy for like so long, but I've got a buddy who has one and he let me borrow it. So it's the RX 100 Mark 7 or something, VII, but it's a small point and shoot, but it's got HDMI out, and it has a clean HDMI out, meaning it doesn't put any like interface over the input or over the output, like no screen menu, and it's a direct like full quality output. So this is 4K. No, I'm not going to Vegas. I just decided to drive around town and test out 4K because I figured out how to get 4K into the Streambox. Well, I needed a 4K camera to do it, but, well, let me rephrase that. A camera that has 4K HDMI out, because my cinema camera only does 1080 out. Why are you going to cancel Boost Infinite, bro? Unless you're gonna like redo it under the Rainbow Sim. Take the road of death. What the hell's the road of death, Greg? Jesus. Oh, that road of death. The gorge? Fuck. Do I want to just do a loop through the gorge? I mean, I already was going to drive by the dish tower that I saw. Or the dish tower that was on back in the end of January. I wanted to see if maybe that actually was on still. So I guess I'll go drive through the gorge. We'll see. It's asking a lot. Especially because we're in 4K, but screw it, we'll try it. We're gonna try it. The one in St. George. Oh, that one. The little bit windy road. Let me think. I'm just gonna think about my route because I was gonna go down by Hot Shots or basically St. George's Top Golf. We got a Top Golf, but it's called like Hot Shots or Top Shots or something. I was gonna go see if that dish tower was on, but I'm like backtracking if I go to take that hill. Oh no, man, I'll tell you what, if you buy me a coffee, I'll do it. I got a coffee link in the description down below. You can purchase me as many as you want. Well, when I drove back from CES, there was a tower, the tower right by, if you look up Top Shots, I think it's called, just look up golfing St. George and you'll see it's a spot like Top Golf, but there's a tower right there. Pretty sure you know the tower, like right on the entrance of St. George. But when I came back from CES, that tower was on. Data wasn't active, I don't think. Like I couldn't get a connection to data, but the phone saw 313340 and Cell Mapper was connecting to band 71, which is why if you look up Dish in St. George, there's going to be one tower. That one tower, that's the one. Yeah, what Austin said. Damn, Greg! Alright, what's the verdict? Do we go see if that Dish site is on still? I mean, I'm curious who they would actually be trying to use, who they would use for backhaul. I know someone I could probably ask, and they could probably tell me. But I mean, as far as I know, the only backhaul providers is Zayo. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know who AT&T and Verizon use out here, so it's really hard to say. I know T-Mobile uses Zayo all throughout here. So, but I don't know. I mean, I think CenturyLink offers backhaul, but I don't know. I wish there was a way to check. I guess if I like did some trace routes, maybe you could tell. But in the case of like Verizon, everything shows up as like Verizon DNSs, whereas T-Mobile, there's a Zayo DNS or two in there. Oh shit, there's an InfoWest. Damn, bro. They got a lot of stuff up on there. I'll be finding like hella InfoWest sites out here. Alright, we're gonna check for Dish. Oh, damn. I mean, they're decent out here. Who you just said, Greg, the first one, they're decent. I mean, I'm gonna be real. They're almost better than the latter, like in terms of like backhaul. Like, I wish I had fiber from them because it almost seems like they've got better routes. So it's not seeing Dish there yet. Oh shit, red and blue. Freedom lights. Where the hell were those freedom lights at? Must have been on the left side. Looked like they were on... Oh, there they are. Good point, good point. Megahertz. Is that it? Hold up, because I think we got 15 out here. Nope, this is PCI 54. I'm pretty sure that's a T-Mobile PCI. But Cell Mapper's bugging. Yeah, bro, 310, 260. Hold on, am I auto on this? Auto. I would think I should be picking it up if it is on now. Somewhere around here. I mean, it's around this little mountain that's like up here, but... Yeah, bro, it's seeing like all of T-Mo's SA right now. It's seeing band 2 or band 25. But let's see, because it seemed like it was very low power when I drove by it, because the signal beams like did not go far at all. Yeah. Yeah, bro, I ain't seeing no Dish. I think it was only on temporarily, because the site's like, am I line of sight with it yet? Okay, let's record SA. Negative 88. 89, that seems low. Where the hell am I? Where's... Oh no, that's not low. how do I get over there? I don't even know. I think this is gonna be the closest I can get to it as far as I know. I think this road ends pavement right here, yeah. I'm just gonna pull off right here. I could go off-roading, but no, this shit probably hella muddy deep below. Alright. Oh, damn cable keeps getting caught. Damn, that's all my zoom I got. But it's in 4K, so you should be able to zoom in even more, right? But that is, I think top is Sprint, middle is AT&T, and then bottom is Dish. So let's see if Dish is online. It's seeing a lot of 310 260s right here. But no Dish. Yeah, man, Dish ain't on. I think that site was only on like temporarily, honestly. Cause yeah, it ain't showing up, unfortunately. But yeah, Dish ain't on yet, man. I need Dish to come on. I want Dish. All this new home development. So much stuff being built out here, man. We just need some bigger roads. Citywide fiber, please. Okay. No Dish. Again. Big Shots Golf. Bro, we do need more cell towers. I'm gonna be real. Verizon's got the density down pretty good, but I mean, like, for the most part, Verizon's pretty decent out here. I think Verizon could do with some backhaul upgrades. But I mean, the backhaul's pretty decent in most of the areas. But yes, more people are moving in. We're definitely gonna need some more cell towers. I mean, they built that one over by, that new one, and then they've got a new one by the college. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. I'm guessing they're gonna just do a relocate everything. But yeah, they definitely need more towers. But the problem is like some of the land too, like it makes it really hard with the way that some of the land is set up. Damn, InfoWest is up on the Paparazzi building too. Oh, I know. I'm gonna ask the people at Paparazzi, because I know them really well. I'm gonna ask them how much InfoWest is paying them, because InfoWest had like 2-3 antennas on the roof, and I already know on the other side, like where their main microwave comes in. I was looking the other day. I was like, damn, this place either pays for like really good wireless internet through InfoWest, or there's something else going on, because they had like, like a good microwave, like a high frequency microwave. And I think that just answered it. A reload. Okay, so they're doing a reload by the college. And then you got all these towers too. I need to find some sort of a better quick release for this camera. So you got all these guys up here. If I can hold the damn camera straight. Road is shaky. Camera won't focus. There it goes. I want to go up there. I want to get up there with WeaselNet. I'm assuming it's a reload at the college because it's another one of those. It's by the same company that did the one by my house, and I'm guessing it's a reload because it's like right next to the Verizon. So I don't know why they unless there's something wrong with that structure already and they're having to like move over to the new one that they built, which is shorter. The new one's shorter already, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, that new tower's not gonna, I don't think that'll really like do much for me though, because I've got the other one that's closer, so like, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll put some N77 on that tower before any other towers, and who knows, maybe I'll get some DC, some of that NRDC or whatever you call it. Maybe it'll actually be good because it's not even going that far. I mean, it'll probably be better than just LTE alone, I could imagine, hopefully. PCI lock. I guess I could, huh? Bro, the highway patrol's got the new, like, Chevys. Damn. No, I'm just saying, maybe they'll put it on that tower before any other towers get it, and that's the time I will end up connecting to that tower. Sheesh. Alright, I'm gonna make one stop that I promised at the very beginning of this video. We're gonna go check out a new site. And then we're gonna get some Wendy's spicy nuggets. If you're in here, Austin, you know. Bro, the other week, where was I? I was coming back from, where was I coming back from? All I know is I was on this, I got off the freeway, so I must have been coming in, it was when I was in Vegas last working, like a week ago. I got off the freeway where I just got off back there, and as soon as you got off the freeway, you saw me, I went right, I got on this side of the road, on the right side of the median. Well, this one guy just took like a hardcore left, like it was like a inverted on-ramp, off-ramp, and bro, like he kept driving all the way down to here, to this road, like a mile and a half down the road, and he's still going. And so I end up calling the police, and I called him and he kept going, and then he ended up just taking like a hard left. So I had to tell him, I was like, I'm not following him anymore. It's late. I'm going home. Sorry, but because it was like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. But I told him what kind of vehicle it was. It was like a Kia SUV or crossover kind of thing. It's like one of these, like that Subaru, if you can see that off to the right. It's similar to one of those. It's like dark or dark blue or something, and dude ended up turning off. I think either right there, the road I just passed, or he turned off onto one of these. If you kind of look to your left, coming out of frame now, there's a Verizon and Dish site. I think this was the first Dish site that I noticed out here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I can get the camera out. Yeah, there it is. New signal ahead. Huh? What the hell? This is no wonder why they were doing all kinds of like construction down here. They were probably like, oh, what the hell? Bro, this is a new signal. Damn. And then here starts the new road. Damn, this road's smooth. Damn, bro, this road just makes me want to smash. Yo, watch out, Cruz. You're getting in my lane, nibba. Oh, yep, we in a weak area. It's another zone. That's good to know, man. This Streambox actually kind of lets you know, like, lets me know at least, like, what areas of spots that are actually pretty bad. Like, areas that I kind of always experience kind of just slow throughput or something. A call glitch or two. It makes sense because you get into an area that's really, you know, low down or something, and it's, or like this, man, there's like no towers nearby. The only one I'm probably holding on is like, at the moment, Verizon, because that tower's behind us. But honestly, we're probably too far now, so now we're hitting towers that are like hella through all these damn houses, like by 2 miles. Greg, you probably know where I am. Dixie Drive. I mean, I'm sure it's kind of red. Honestly, it is probably red on CellMapper. AT&T's got a site that's like hidden. That's a rooftop back behind us, kind of like where the Verizon tower was, but they're a little more, I think they're a little more north, just a bit, but they got a rooftop. Boy. We still got views. It says that I got three people watching. You still here, Greg? About to show you the new homie. If there's any, I don't think anything's been done to it yet because it's been raining the past like 2 days, but. Oh my gosh, there's so much freaking. Alright, I gotta change how this thing's plugged in real quick so the stream. Alright, just 1 second. I got to text somebody back here. Okay. Let's grab the camera. I'm going to stick a bit of this cable here in the cubby. All right. Here we are with the live backpack. Everything's right in there. So hopefully we're still live. Here's the new, oh, they are doing work. Look at this. They're adding like, what is that, ground pegs. Wow. What is that? More ground. Damn. Make sure we're still live. Damn, Wi-Fi is still trying to connect on the phone. Alright, we good. We still live. All right, this is one of the new tower sites, everybody, for those of you still watching. New Verizon site here. At the moment, Verizon only. Dude, I could fit through there, like, straight up. I could seriously probably fit through there and scale my way up this tower. That would be pretty crazy, but yeah, it looks like they've got all, like, the ground crap. Big old crowbar. There's a terminal, or a telecom box. Yeah. Come on, what the hell? This thing ain't focusing. These things are just hanging. Ground. Very nice. Dope. Please build soon. Well, I swear, if they don't put N77 on that, I'm gonna be like so surprised. And I'm gonna guess at that point, we're never gonna get it. Oh. That's the live stream setup right there. A lot more compact, but it's, I think I'm gonna return this bag and exchange it because I need a little bit bigger bag. It kind of gets enough cooling there, but I've got like one hotspot there. I've got one battery there for the camera, another hotspot there, a USB hub in the back. That blinking light is a Wi-Fi dongle, the capture card, and the stream box. All right. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna grab me some grub. Where's my wallet? There we are.
Can I get started for you?
Oh yeah, could I do a 10-piece spicy nugget?
Would you like any sauce?
Yeah, ghost pepper ranch
Or would you like that in a combo or just by itself?
by itself.
Alright, is there anything else I can get you?
That's it.
Alright, your total is going to be $5.16 at the first window.
Thank you. The first window again, huh? Is the first window actually working this time? The first. No, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. We'll do this again sometime. Now that I've figured out some things, I'm gonna make a few modifications, and then I don't know. Then we'll go live again sometime. But yeah, I'm about to head home. So, damn, that car got fucked. There ain't no rear window. Like, all its parts are inside. But anyway, y'all, I'll catch y'all in another one. Thank you again for joining. And if you don't mind, you can donate me a coffee to keep me awake. And, yeah, that about does it for now. Again, thanks all to the, like, 4 or 5 GOAT people that were in for the live. I greatly appreciate it. And once I connect here to my string box, gonna end the stream. So thanks again. Peace out, y'all. Have a blessed